Hey guys, I did my research topic on pay to play. It's something that we've learned in our classes and something that's going on, right now. And as a student athlete, I kind of have a pretty strong opinion on it. And so I thought I would kind of do a pro versus con intake on it rather than just talking about it. So I guess let's dive right in. I think that as a student athlete, you sign a amateur agreement. You can't get paid for anything. You can't accept donations, nothing. And so athletes are mad because after they graduate and even during, these schools and universities are using their name and their face for advertisements to gain money, everything that just isn't fair. And so they're demanding some sort of compensation for these universities using their name and their face for to gain money. Um, and so like athletes are performers. They're putting on a good show. They're there to entertain, and they like, and that kind of sounds like a professional athlete, right? Like you watch professional sport because you want to watch a good game, you want to see your team win, and you want to be entertained. And so, what's the difference between a NFL game and a college game? Not much, right? Other than one's professional and one's an amateur. And so these athletes see this and they're like, we're doing the same thing. Why are we not getting paid? And so, just like O'Bannon, and he was mad that EA Sports was using his, you know, his body, his face, his number, his name in a game. And he's like, wait a second, that looks like me. That's my name. Why am I not getting compensated for this? And so, these athletes are mad. Um, and so basically, people wanted to get paid. And so, one of the articles I found kind of is in the middle. It said that it thinks that they should do more of an Olympic model. If you're an Olympian, you most likely are getting endorsements. You're getting sponsors, and so these endorsements are paying you. So if you are in an EA Sports game or you're on a Coca-Cola billboard, rather than the school paying you, have the sponsor and endorser pay you. This is kind of interesting. I didn't really think about that. I just kind of assumed that the school would always pay. And so, if the NCAA won't let the schools pay, why not let these endorsements pay them? So that was kind of interesting. The cons I found, I kind of took it more of a, not a hard no, but like a kind of a middle ground. Um, One of the articles I found mentioned that rather than just handing over a check or just saying nope, sorry, you won't get anything, they kind of took it as we'll pay for everything that has to do with college and school. So um, obviously your full ride. Normally it's just your tuition and room and board. Um, I think depending on schools, food isn't necessarily involved or included, and so making sure that that your athlete is being fed. So I found it kind of interesting that it talked about even travel. So these schools that are on commuter campuses, making sure that they have money for gas, making sure that these athletes have money for a bus ticket, um, and that was kind of cool because I wouldn't have thought about those things other than just room, board, and food. Um, so making sure that all of the above is being is being paid for. Um, another thing that I found was that, and this was kind of a hard no, but it talked about so only about 4% of student athletes are um, become professional athletes. So why spend all this money? Why pay all these athletes if money isn't really the thing that they're looking for? It was a little confusing, but basically is that if the majority of student athletes, if their career isn't to be a professional athlete, then why make them a professional athlete? Why not just say, we will pay everything in your school, we'll get you to graduate, and then you'll be ready for the outside world. And so it took it more of the educational road rather than a professional athlete road, which I thought that's kind of where I lean, is that why not get them ready for the outside world rather than getting them ready to become a professional athlete. So thanks, guys.